Hello everybody, I'm here again. Today we are going to learn 10 tips you should know to improve teaching digital literacy. The first tip you should know is tip number 10. You should know there is not magic formulas. You should find your own way to teach technology in your own classes. We mix a little of this and a little of this and voila! Tip number 9. Start slowly. Learning how to teach with technology is not something that happens overnight. It is a process, so you should be calm. Take it easy. Now I know how to use technology. Tip number 8. Technology is only a tool, a resource. It's not a replacement for your work or your class. So, watching a movie for 3 hours is not teaching with technology. Know it. Okay, silence please. The movie is starting. Tip number 7. Let your students use their cell phones. Teach them how to use productively. Take advantage from the resources you have in your hand. Yes, point number 3. Ramirez, what are you doing? Are you using your cell phone? Give it to me, please. Tip number 6. Show your student how to use the technology step by step. Not assume that they know how to use it because they are kids or teenagers. Explain them. They not necessarily know how to use every tool. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito. Tip number 5. Do what you can with what you have. Don't complain about not having a smart board or a tablet for each student. We live in Argentina. Use the resources you have.
Today we will learn how to use a computer without a computer.
Tip number 4. Learn how to use technology. Ask your partners or watch on YouTube. There are a lot of tutorials that teach you how to use different tools. Learn. It is important to learn how to use technology so you can use it later in your classes. Tip number 3. Have a plan B. Not all the technological devices work. The internet connection can fail or there can be no electricity. So what will you do? You should have a plan B. Tip number 2. Show your students you can be modern too. Use social media. Know about the trendy YouTubers. As much technology you use, more comfortable you will feel with it.
Have you seen the last video of Hola soy Germán? Yes, very funny.
The last tip, tip number 1. Don't be afraid. I know that your students know more than you about technology. Well, ask them. I'm sure they will be very happy to help you in return for a good mark. You know, a 10 will be a good idea.